Hey guys, so today we're going to start with a little review. I have a past benchmark question here that I'm including just to help us continue to review for our STAR exam. So this is a hefty question. So I'm going to just start with what it's asking me first. It's asking me that the results, or what are the results providing? The description essentially tells me the image, but I just want to walk us through the image so that we know what it's saying. So it's giving us two organisms, a fruit fly and a frog. And it's saying that we're taking sequences from each. So remember, in every cell in each of these organisms, I have DNA inside. And if I'm taking a sequence of a gene, I'm just taking a tiny portion of it. A tiny portion of the DNA. It's the same thing for the frog. Cell, nucleus, DNA, taking one little section and putting it here. The cool or interesting part of what's happening in this experiment is that when I combine these DNA sequences, right, they come together. So I have part frog and part fly. So the question here is, how is this happening? Well, I know that DNA sequences are just an order of nucleotides. So DNA sequence, it's just an order of nucleotides. Nucleotides, I know part of it is made up of nitrogen bases. And nitrogen bases, I know that there are 4 of them. Adenine pairs with thymine and guanine pairs with cytosine. If you have DNA, that means you have nucleotides, which means that you have these 4 nitrogen bases, which always pair with each other no matter what kind of organism you are. So what's possible that happened here is that, let's say the fly had a sequence of A, T, C, G, and the frog had somewhere on this gene sequence T, A, G, C. It made it possible to combine because they have these similar components. By components, I mean they have these similar nitrogen bases or nucleotides of DNA. Now that I know this, I can go through my answer choices. So A, it says similar nucleotides. So remember, it's talking about the nitrogen bases A, T, G, C are present in both the fly and the frog. Well, this is what I just confirmed here, so this is going to be my answer. B through D, there's no info to conclude any of these choices. And by saying no info, I mean no info in the diagram. So that's for the review. What you are going to be doing in class today is conquering this objective, that we will all learn to describe the structure of plants and how they transport water and nutrients. So for the last couple of lessons, you were talking about body systems, like of your own body. Well, now we're still in the unit of living systems. We're talking about now the body of a plant. What are the organs it's had inside it, and how does it function? To do this, you are going to make sure that you reference your directions. You're going to watch 2 videos to fill out this page of notes. For this first video, only watch the first 2 minutes. You're going to fill out this diagram of the plant, answer the 2 questions. You'll watch another video, answer these 3 questions, and then move on to the 5 practice questions to get them checked. There's also an extra credit opportunity. Have fun, get started, and let me know if you have any questions.